Houston law enforcement say some fans at the festival were trampled Friday night, but they're waiting on medical reports to determine the exact cause of the death for those 8 people who were killed. Austin medical professionals say in these large events there can be many different types of traumatic injuries, from stampedes to heart attacks. Here's KXAN's Tahera Rahman.
Huge men screaming for help, like literally screaming.
Chilling descriptions of what hundreds of people felt at the Astroworld festival Friday night.
One girl locked eyes with me. She begged me to help lift her so she could crowd surf, but I couldn't even move my arm to get her. I couldn't even do that. I myself could barely even breathe.
Dr. Guadalupe Zamora with the Texas Medical Association and Travis County Medical Society explains how getting caught in a crowd surge can end up fatal.
People are pushing and pushing, and you got one hard substance against you and then a person behind you, and your lungs just can't expand. You can't get any air in.
It's a situation Austin's first responders prepare for ahead of their events, like the ACL Festival, says Selena Shia, president of the Austin EMS Association.
We know where, if there was to be a mass casualty event, where all the ambulances would need to line up and transport patients. We know how to quickly extricate patients to any given point.
Houston leaders say fire and EMS units were stationed around NRG Stadium and stepped in, quote, immediately after receiving reports. They say organizers also had doctors and EMTs on scene through a private third-party contractor. Shia says nationwide shortages for nurses and paramedics are making it more difficult to staff these mass events.
We're going to see a lot of these fallouts because of these type of staffing shortages.
Tahera Rahman, KXAN News.
Earlier this year, Austin Community College's nursing department chair told KXAN there are a few reasons behind the nationwide shortage in the profession. That includes nurses retiring or choosing to leave the field, the aging population, and the increasing level of care patients actually need, as well as the burnout from the COVID-19 pandemic.